Hi guys, and welcome back to the Coby Show. My name is Coby. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are enjoying these videos. You can also stay up to date with me over on Instagram, which is just @CobyConnell, and it's the same handle over on Patreon, which is where you'll find all the full watch-alongs for all of these videos, as well as some other content. So hopefully I will see you over there. Now, today is A Bridge Too Far from 1970 something, I want to say. And it was because, in light of Gene Hackman's recent passing, I know that he's in it. So it's a film with him to honor him and his incredible career. So that's all I know about it in terms of the cast. Gene Hackman, that's it. So for the full watch along, head over to my Patreon. And with that, let's start A Bridge Too Far. I don't even know if it's in... Yeah, be in color. Right. Oh.
It's hard to remember now, but Europe was like this in 1944. The Second World War was in its 5th year and still going Hitler's way. German troops controlled most of Europe. D-Day changed all that. D-Day, June 6th, 1944, under their commander General Eisenhower, landed on the northern coast of France. By July, they were able to begin their own offensive. By August, Paris was liberated. Everywhere the Germans retreated. But with the Allied victories came problems. Supplies still had to be driven from Normandy over 400 miles away and became dangerously short. The Allied advance began to come to a halt. Another problem facing Eisenhower was this. His two most famous generals, Patton, who was in the south, and Montgomery in the north, disliked each other intensely. Their long-standing rivalry had never been more fierce. There simply were not enough supplies for both armies. Each wanted to be the one to defeat the Germans. Each wanted to beat the other to Berlin. In September 1944, Montgomery devised a new and spectacular plan given the code name Market Garden. Eisenhower, under great pressure from his superiors, finally sided with Montgomery, and Operation Market Garden became a reality. The plan, like so many plans in so many wars before it, was meant to end the fighting by Christmas and bring the boys back home.
Oh, that's what they are, right? Boys. Majority of the soldiers, they're just boys. A bridge too far. Oh, I'm nervous. This is gonna be intense. Oh, I don't want to look at the credits. Although maybe it's too old for me to know anybody anyway. Oh! James Caan! I actually knew James Caan. I've met him a couple times. I don't want to look anymore. Kind of like getting surprised. Oh, it's a big cast, even from the little parts I've seen and looked up for. Robert Redford. Colin Farrell. Different Colin Farrell, unless he was a baby. I think it's gonna be in color though. I mean, it could be because it easily, it was only in the 70s, but I wonder if they'll do it if it's gonna be set back in the 40s. If they'll just make an artistic choice to do it in black and white, we shall see. I don't think so. We're going for color. Oh, directed by Richard Attenborough. Wow. What's his name in Jurassic Park? And I almost used the Jurassic Park mug. Hammond. Hammond? I think so. Arnhem, Holland, September 1944. Color.
Wat is dat voor geluid? Sst. Mag ik naar buiten kijken? Nee, dan schieten ze misschien.
De Duitsers zijn afgeknapt.
Dan is de oorlog voorbij. Is dan dat lawaai buiten?
Paniek.
Watch me not recognize anybody, and you guys will get mad. Like in Poseidon Adventure, I didn't know any of those older actors. So because everybody that I do know is so much younger in this, I wonder if it'll be easy to tell, like, you know, Jimmy Caan and Redford and Shirley, right? German Western Front Army Headquarters.
Luftwaffenstärke ist kaum vorhanden.
Munition?
Munition ist auch kaum vorhanden.
Panzer? Truppen?
Kaum vorhanden.
Moral? Nicht vorhanden.
Wir haben einfach so viel Vertrauen in Sie. Noch nie eine Schlacht verloren haben.
Nou, warten Sie es nur mal ab.
Are you?
Als erstes müssen wir versuchen, einen Sauhaufen, was wie eine Armee zu machen.
En gisteren om dezelfde tijd?
98.
En ik Holland kunnen bevrijden. Paniek is alweer voorbij.
Paniek.
Vader, geallieerden komen.
Maar wanneer?
General Browning's headquarters, England.
I've just got back to England from Brussels, where I had a meeting this morning with Field Marshal Montgomery. There was an earlier one with General Eisenhower. They both feel, as I do, that when the Field Marshal's plan has succeeded, we should be able to end the war by Christmas in less than 100 days. Actually, the plan's really very simple. We're going to fly 35,000 men 300 miles and drop them behind enemy lines.
Okay.
It'll be the largest airborne operation ever mounted. This kind of thing's never been attempted before.
Just where is this all going to take place?
Holland.
And when?
I'm coming to that now.
Sean Connery and Ryan O'Neal and Gene Hackman. There he is. I don't know that guy. The other one. I probably should.
Now, we're going to lay a carpet, as it were, of airborne troops over which 30th Corps can pass. We shall seize the bridges. It's all a question of bridges.
The bridges.
And hold them until they can be secured. With your 82nd, you get Nijmegen. You take and hold the bridges. And Roy, you get the prize, Arnhem Bridge, and you hold it.
Well, now the title is really ominous. It's A Bridge Too Far.
We can turn east, right into the industrial heart of Germany, the Ruhr. Once we control their factories, there's not very much they can do about it. And that is the plan. And we go next Sunday.
Oh,
I am thrilled that your great Field Marshal Montgomery has devised such a plan. I promise you, I'll be properly ecstatic if it works.
When it works.
Of course, when it works.
he's got a little accent going on. He's so good.
Now let's get down to the details. First thing, of course, we shall have...
Oof.
Brauchen etwas Ruhe, Sohn.
Natürlich.
Irgendwo ist sicher abgelegen. Aber wo? Arnhem. Arnhem.
U.S. 82nd Airborne Division Headquarters, England. Oh, man.
I'll answer you a typical British understatement, gigantic. For example, they can't get us all in at once. Too many men, too much equipment, not enough planes. It's going to take 3 days to get the men into Arnhem, Poles and the British.
How about us?
We'll be all right. Aside from the fact that we're parachuting in daylight, we have nothing to worry about.
Daylight? Has it ever been tried before?
Nope.
Not in a major drop. Well, you're my Dutch advisor, Harry.
I forgot to tell you something.
Only that the Germans first tried to take Nijmegen Bridge themselves back in 1940 and got slaughtered.
Ik ben jarig. Ze heeft een cadeautje voor me. Mag ik alsjeblieft door?
Nou, vlug dan.
Veldmaarschalk in Arnhem. Waarom? De Engelsen zullen er wel een verklaring voor hebben.
Heeft u de gegevens van de tanks?
Maar model is belangrijker. Een fijne vent. Een geweldig. Ga nou je moeder helpen met het eten.
The general consensus of opinion is that our opposition will consist entirely of Hitler youth or old men on bicycles.
I don't really know why, sir. Perhaps because no one in intelligence does. I just want to be sure our airborne carpet consists of live troops, not dead ones. I know everybody thinks I'm over-anxious, sir, but I would like to order another low-level reconnaissance of the area. If that's all right with you, sir.
Yes, say yes.
All right, Wilson. That's right. Very well. Fuller. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be too concerned about what people think of you. You happen to be somewhat brighter than most of us. It tends to make us nervous.
Just the intensity, the tension, the stakes. It's World War II, man.
One factor which is crippling all our plans. It may seem improbable to you. We are desperately short of transport aircraft.
I am aware of that. I need drop zones as close as possible to the bridge.
It's just James Bond to me now. I can't shake it.
I need drop zones I can hold and defend. The rest of my division arrives with a second drop, and General Sosabowski's Polish Brigade with the third.
I understand, sir. But we really think we found the right place. It's large enough for your needs. It's flat and firm, and also easily defended.
Oh, they are landing.
It's not actually on this.
Are they?
It should be, excuse me, sir. It would be out here.
Oh, there.
That could be 10 miles from the bridge.
No, just under 8, actually, sir. If you'd like to have a look at this. You see, the terrain is easy to traverse. All our information substantiates.
8 miles, not that far. Not that far.
Just making sure whose side you're on.
Huh. This kid is just out there.
8 miles from Arnhem Bridge might be thought by some to present problems.
My God, he can't mean it.
Particular
I'm afraid he does. Must know what he's doing.
It is Ryan O'Neal, though, right on the left.
Should he have a corner on the market?
Miles cannot, under any stretch of the imagination, be considered ideal. But the gliders will be bringing in a reconnaissance squadron of jeeps, specially fitted with twin Vickers machine guns. They will race ahead to the bridge and hold it until the other battalions arrive on foot.
101st past 30 Corps on to 82nd. 82nd past them on to British Airborne. If any one group fails, it's total failure for us all. 3 days of clear skies. Thank you, gentlemen, very much.
Oh, man.
General Browning, what of the Germans? Don't you think that since we know that Arnhem is so crucial to their safety, they might know that too?
And I live here.
And they do.
I'm thinking of asking for a letter from you, stating that I was forced to act on your orders in case my men are massacred.
Do you wish such a letter?
No.
No, of course not.
In the case of massacre, what difference would it make?
Don't happen to have any cigarettes, do you, sir?
No.
They're perfectly okay. I've used them God knows how many times.
You've already told me that God knows how many times.
Well, I didn't have any problems with them in the desert.
Yes, I know. You see, Carl, what bothers me, what genuinely and truly has me more than a bit disturbed is that Holland, being half underwater, is somewhat soggier than most deserts you're apt to find. Tends to have a lot more trees. Any biscuits?
Your biscuits are in your tin, sir. You won't have to make contact with the bridge if he's on it. Will he, sir?
Well, if anyone rocks the boat, it's not going to be me.
The regular projector, chaps. At lunch, sir. I'll have it in a moment.
You're doing splendidly, Fuller. Don't worry, I don't need lunch. Splendid view of the Dutch countryside. Can't see any tanks.
Wait a moment, sir. It's a lot clearer in the next picture. If I can just... Now.
Did that picture capture... I thought the boy on the bike was right there.
I shouldn't worry about them.
Sir, you see that they are tanks.
I doubt if they're fully serviceable.
Still got guns.
So have we.
Sir, if they weren't serviceable, why would they try to conceal them?
Yeah.
But, sir, we keep getting reports from the Dutch underground.
I've read them, and so's Field Marshal Montgomery. Now, look here. There have been thousands of photographs from this sortie and from all the others. How many of them have shown tanks?
All of them.
Just these, sir.
Oh, just these.
Asking us to cancel the biggest operation mounted since D-Day because of 3 photographs.
But that means that it's more likely that they are service ready, like, you know, and a threat. That's why I thought he was going to say they showed up in all of the photos and they weren't an issue.
And no one is going to call it off.
Oh, no.
Is that fully understood?
Yes, sir.
Here's me watching a historical event like a thriller. I'm like, what's going to happen? But now, I mean, we know what's going to happen. I know it doesn't go well, and I know it's going to be sad. I just don't know the ins and outs of the details of, you know, what happened and how it actually all went down. Ugh. But we're about to.
Gentlemen, this is a story that you will tell your grandchildren, and mightily bored they'll be. The plan is called Operation Market Garden. Market is the airborne element, and Garden the ground forces. That's us. Now, this is our position on the Belgian border here. Tomorrow, 3 airborne divisions will begin landing in Holland. 35,000 men taking off from 24 airfields in troop-carrying planes or towed in gliders. The American 101st, here, around Eindhoven. The American 82nd, here, south of Nijmegen. And our own 1st Airborne boys and a Polish brigade here at Arnhem. 64 miles behind enemy line.
Arnhem is a bridge too far!
Ah! Take and hold all the bridges in these 3 areas. Our job is to punch a hole through the German front line here and then drive like hell up this road, linking up with each airborne division on the way. Speed is the vital factor. The plan is to reach Eindhoven in 2 to 3 hours and Arnhem in 2 to 3 days. That, gentlemen, is the prize. The bridge over the Rhine. The last bridge between us and Germany. Kickoff will be at 14:35 hours tomorrow afternoon.
One too many. It's a bridge too far.
Colonel Vanderloo will take the lead.
Christ, not us again.
Oh, no.
Oh, delighted, sir. Truly delighted.
Yeah!
I've selected you to lead us, not only because of your extraordinary fighting ability, but also because, in the unlikely event that the Germans ever get you, they will assume from your attire that they've captured a wretched peasant and immediately send you on your way.
I thought for a second, is it Michael Caine? Is it Michael Caine?
As it's a single highway, But no matter what, we must reach those first airborne boys in 48 hours. I'm not saying that this will be the easiest party that we've ever attended. But I still wouldn't miss it for the world. I like to think of this as one of those American Western films. The paratroops, lacking substantial equipment, always short of food. These are the besieged homesteaders. The Germans, well, naturally, they're the bad guys. And 30 Corps, we, my friends, are the cavalry on the way to the rescue.
I mean, he's a great leader. He's passionate and positive, and good job. Colonel Frost's quarters, something, something else. This is all gonna be just tragic.
What about my dinner jacket?
Are you sure you'll be needing that, sir?
Ah, let's hope so.
I should quit that.
Golf clubs and dinner jacket.
Full of vitamins. You ready? Have a little strength.
There's James Caan.
See, my problem is I'm not totally crazy about the prospect of dying.
So don't die.
There he is. Sonny.
What is? Well, not getting shot.
What can guarantee that?
Nothing, for sure.
You will.
I will what?
You tell me, Eddie. You tell me I won't die.
All right, you won't die.
No. Guarantee me. I want you to guarantee me I won't die.
You can't. What are you...
I guarantee you.
How? He's gonna die. For sure. Now.
Let's get some food in you.
I wasn't kidding.
It's a big cast. I want to see if that guy was Michael Caine, though. And we still haven't seen Robert Redford, right? Or maybe we have. I'm just not. I'm trying.
We've been getting reports from a number of your friends. They're worried about you. They think perhaps you need a rest.
Because he's being thorough?
Is it because I rocked the boat?
Ah.
I'm a doctor. I'm only concerned with your health.
His health is fine.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Of course not. You're just a little tired.
Yes, I am tired.
They're just young and scared. It's too much.
I think perhaps we might go.
I didn't want to miss the party.
Yeah, that's Ryan O'Neal, right? Such a stacked cast. Oh, how many are they dropping? I thought they were dropping like a small group of the paratroopers. Still, like the multiple groups, but that just looked like great. It looked like a lot. That guy's like a main guy. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. I probably should. Oh.
It took 6 months to set up the D-Day drop. That was only half as serious. How'd you feel?
Fine. I'll feel even better when we're in Holland.
Hmm.
Do you remember a few months back when I was first appointed to this command? I told you I had never jumped, but thought I ought to give it a go? Well, you did me a big favor.
Really? What?
You said, Roy, you're far too old for that kind of thing and much too large. But I'm prone to air sickness.
Good gracious. What, every flight?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we?
Air sick and too big and old to jump, but he's gonna jump. How many there are. It's sort of majestic. I mean, the war part of it is awful, and the reasons, you know, I wish none of this was happening. But when you look at all those planes like that, it's like... What, so they pull like that? It's like a glidery thing behind it that's not flying on its own? What? Those ones don't, but some have the rope with the other aircraft. Oh no. What was I looking at? Yeah, what was the... They've all taken off separately. What was the rope with the other little... The black ones? Ugh! Is the sky full of planes like that?
Soon be home, Harry.
Makes me... It's just terrifying. From a war imagery. They are towing stuff, see?
The desert, these are easier than walking, sir.
If you say so,
Yeah, from a war imagery point of view, and also just from a, you know, air safety point of view, they're just all in such close proximity that is terrifying for me.
The artillery should be able to clear the way pretty well. Your initial advance.
Yes, we'll move off as soon as their barrage has got going.
Yes, fine.
Follow behind it as close as we can.
But you know, Joe, this isn't going to be the pushover that everybody seems...
It is Michael Caine.
Is it true that the Germans have put more troops into the line ahead of us?
Yes. So I've decided to run the road like a railroad. Nobody, repeat, nobody will be allowed to put any vehicle on that road without my permission.
Including me?
Good luck to you, sir. You too. Especially you, Joe. Morning, Derek. Glad to see somebody knows where we're going.
So many people, so many troops, so many soldiers, so many lives.
Good God Almighty.
That's just the 101st. The other two groups are on the northern route.
That's just first.
First class. And good luck, Joe.
Thank you, sir.
Do you think you'll be able to manage it?
I've got nothing else planned for this afternoon.
He's great. It's just all encompassing. Like that's life. That's all of it. Like it's life and death, and it's just crazy. So they're in the toad thing. Yeah, see, they're in like the glider. Because is that what they drop the whole thing or they jump out of it? Sorry for not knowing how it works. Chicken? Yeah, that's what I thought. So they're paratroopers. They're just jumping out with their chutes. So what? Somebody explain to me the towing the other aircraft thing. The ones with the ropes. Look how many! Look at this guy! Oh, it's beautiful and tragic at the same time. Although jumping out of an airplane is still probably the coolest experience I've ever had. It's hundreds and hundreds of soldiers. And so close together. That's too close. What if they got caught? They're not going to, but I mean, this is what they do. Professional, but they're so congested and on top of each other. Wow, this looks like jellyfish. It honestly looks like an ocean full of jellyfish. It's weird that such a horrific time and so much death, and yet the image like that can simultaneously be sort of majestic and beautiful and tragic and... So they just cut and run? They all just leave the chutes? I don't want to say. I don't want to say who, I just thought that was...
Gekommen, mich gefangen zu nehmen. Holen Sie meinen Chauffeur und den Wagen. Jawohl. Nicht meine Zigarren.
They're not even there for you. Your ego's just out of control. So many extras. Whew.
Wir sind südlich von Niemwegen gelandet.
Niemwegen? Die wollen die Brücke.
Versuchen Sie es weiter.
Schon in die Suppe gesprungen.
Hören Sie zu. Ich kümmere mich um Arnheim. Um so schnell wie möglich nach Niemwegen durchzukommen. Nehmen Sie alles mit, was fährt. Jeden Mann, der laufen kann. Sie müssen die Brücke unter allen Umständen halten.
Klar.
Oh, man.
Brigadier Lethbridge just left, sir. Johnny Frost and the 2nd Battalion are already on the River Road.
Good. Thank you, Baker.
The value of life, it just, it dwindles down to nothing, right? Because they have to kill or be killed, and...
But it appears that a lot of the special jeeps failed to arrive, and those that did have been badly shot up in an ambush.
So no one's going to get to Arnhem Bridge except on foot. Splendid.
He does just sound spectacular. I mean, I know it's just James Bond now in my head, but he says every line, and it just drips gold.
Do you think they know something we don't?
So we haven't seen Robert Redford yet, right? Or we haven't, I've missed it. But he should be pretty young and recognizable. I think this looks incredible for the 70s and for war. And I guess I haven't seen that many in this era. But when I watch Saving Private Ryan, which is so modern and has all the money and the effects and all of the sort of technological advances, of course that scene, you know, on the beach was just like, you know, you had like a visceral reaction. It was so intense and people were losing limbs and all of that. But this for 20, 30 years prior, or 20 years prior, say, still feels like it doesn't have all the effects and all the gritty, grisly, well, not yet. But the scope of it and the dirt and the, you know, packed in and the amount of people in the crowd and the sort of, I think it really conveys it different to, you know, your Saving Private Ryans and whatever, but I think it does a great job. Like all of this, just that kind of vast war-ridden landscapes and like them being out there in such big groups, but still like so alone, you know? It's just so crazy. Like you just die. I guess that's true of anything. You can die at any minute. You can step out and get hit by a car. But these war movies, like these boys are just out there. They could die in any second. Turn of a dime. Just like any second. I hope we don't start losing people. As I say that, it's the dust and the air and the smoke. I guess it was always, as they're all blowing up, I was like, I hope we don't start losing people. But I meant like in our group, you know, our core group where we get to know and love these characters and then we start losing them. So I'm just nervous. But obviously we're going to lose people. We're losing hundreds. Way to go, David Attenborough. Oh! Can't even look at it.
Joe, how the hell do they expect us to keep to schedule on a road like this?
You don't know the worst. This bit we're on now.
Yes?
It's the wide part.
How's it going now?
Not too well, sir. We haven't been able to make contact with General Browning, 30 Corps or England.
Not a very satisfactory state of affairs, Steve.
No, sir. We can't quite understand it, sir. It's perfectly good equipment.
Then for God's sake, get it sorted out.
Yes, sir.
Before we have a bloody disaster on our hands.
You knew it wasn't gonna work.
Hancock, I've got lunatics laughing at me from the woods. My original plan has been scuppered now that the jeeps haven't arrived. My communications have completely broken down. Do you really believe that any of that can be helped by a cup of tea?
If he's British, yeah.
Couldn't hear it, sir.
Arnheim und Nimwegen sprengen dürfen.
Wille, das kommt nicht in Frage. Niemals.
Wenn Sie drücken wollten, dann wären Sie 12 Kilometer von hier entfernt gelandet.
Das ist ja lächerlich.
Ich bedanke mich für den Tee.
That's who I keep looking at and thought for a second it was Anthony Hopkins because of the shape of his face, and I just watched him in my friend's movie Locked, but he hasn't said a word, I don't think. But it's old enough that if it's the 70s, you know, he doesn't have to be the lead, so I just want to see that guy again, or he looks a lot...
Well, I'd like him like assault on Arnhem Bridges.
Here we go. Speak.
I'm sure the Germans will be thoroughly struck with surprise.
Are there many of you?
Yes, there are thousands of...
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh, come on, sir. Enjoy the moment.
I will enjoy the moment when we reach...
Ah!
Things couldn't be going better. Nothing's wrong.
Yes, I know.
Things couldn't be going better.
Oh, I'm so...
Yeah.
It is him. I thought it was him before, and I didn't want to say in case I was wrong, but it's him sort of circa Elephant Man. You know, that look. And the mustache and stuff threw me, but he's incredible. So that's exciting. He's not who was saying my golf club's in my dinner jacket, was he? First bridge. Oof. Where are those explosives coming from? They're not being dropped from above, right? But they're coming from under.
Still no contact, sir.
Then keep at it. I should be back shortly. Brigadier Lansbury can't have gone that far. All right, Brown.
I'm sure we'll have them fixed by the time you get back, sir.
Tell our British cousins to hustle up some Bailey stuff.
Yes, sir.
I'll meet them in Eindhoven when they get there. Tell those schmucks to do this right and have their Bailey stuff at the front of their column. Got that?
Yes, sir.
And be sure to say please.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
And some Elliott Goulds. All the Oceans movies. And I still always think of him as Ross and Monica Geller's dad.
Giles, remember what the General said. We're the cavalry. It would be bad form to arrive in advance of schedule.
You gotta swoop in to rescue.
The time would do nicely.
Caine's so proper and just like about it all.
Das Unternehmen Market Garden scheitern.
Eigentlich alle meine Generale.
But I'm just not sure how much they know.
Get that Krüger over here!
What about Brown? They both had it, sir. I think it might be safer if you spent the night with us, sir. Well, I've got to get back to HQ. Yes, but alive, sir. Look, if we can reach them, there's some houses over in that direction. We can get ourselves organized and try and find out what the hell's
They
happening.
just talk so calmly in the midst of this.
Right. Son Major!
They're literally hiding behind like a tipped over truck with bodies all underneath them, and it's very conversational. I guess you become a little desensitized and, you know, just need to keep going, but I'm so excited that it's Anthony Hopkins.
You know, something just occurred to me. What's that, sir? You're wearing the wrong camouflage.
It's all very well for the country, but I doubt very much if it's going to fool anyone in the towns. Look here, I'm awfully sorry, but I'm afraid we're going to have to occupy our house. All right, chaps, we're in here.
House on the other side!
And Dick?
Yes, sir.
Take your men, occupy that house across the road. Make sure you can cover the bridge from your side.
Right, sir. Sergeant, follow me.
Tried the other battalion? Any luck?
Trying.
Hello, Dog Charlie Fox.
Alsjeblieft, moeder. Het is mijn huis. Morgen misschien. Morgen. Ja, moeder.
Hello, Dog Charlie Fox.
Another bridge.
Shall we have a go at the far end now, sir?
Having a go is hardly textbook terminology, Harry.
But you let us try, sir.
Oh, man.
Down! Take cover! Cover fire, quick!
Some were shot. I feel like some ducked down to take cover, but some were shot. I feel like...
Come on, lads!
Yep.
Go!
Ah! Ah! Every bridge is a bridge too far, not just Arnhem. Every bridge.
No! Somebody have bloody missed it!
Will you knock my arm, you clumsy bastard? No, we never get out of here. We've been an ammunition dump! Bloody ammo dump! Shit!
Oh. Speaking of their little, where they were in that other tower part, the guys that were shooting.
Mutter verzweifelt.
She says you are much too noisy.
She does realize that there is something of a war going on, doesn't she?
She has never liked noise. She hates it. Hates it.
Colonel Frost, they're coming, sir.
Excuse me. A moment.
4, 3, 2, 1. Noisy cars, but still a little bit of camouflage tree on the front. They'll never see us coming.
Hold your fire! Hold your fire!
Oh no, it's not camouflage. I was like, oh yeah, it is.
Go there with them. Go after that man.
They're getting them in the little tiny window gaps. Oh. When it looks like this, there's no even, like, you can't even see which side is which side. It's just death. They keep getting them, and they're a little hidden away Spot's far out. I do think it's effective that these scenes, like the same when they first landed and were being bombarded, they feel long, they feel too long, but that sort of is indicative of, you know, what it would have felt like. It just sort of goes on and on and on.
Hey, firing!
That was just...
Sorry, Mom.
And then they just talk normal, like,
I'm terribly sorry about all this, you know.
Next. Right up there.
There you can fully see that it's him without the helmet on.
I'll have to risk it. It's halfway through the morning and things aren't getting any better.
Well, Sergeant, how is it?
Sir, we can't clear the streets, sir. Enemy strength keeps increasing, and it's just impossible.
Gerald, it's imperative that I get back to HQ before this situation gets completely out of hand.
Well, if it's all right with you, Sir Clemenson and I will come part of the way.
All right, Jimmy? Smooth.
Right.
Sean Connery's already out of breath. He's too old and too big, like the other guy said. Oh my!
End house, bottom window, sir.
Can't you move your legs?
No.
Must be your spine. Can you help us?
How?
Don't you know a doctor nearby?
We can take him to the hospital.
Oh.
You go. He will be fine.
Go, sir.
You go. Go up.
So dangerous for them, what they're doing. They do it anyway. I mean, people.
They're certainly at the back. What's it like at the front?
Same. Worse. The tank, yeah.
Surrounded, sir.
Yes, quite.
Now, do you think you've got it, and then it reverses itself and leaves you behind? Won't you please sit down? What I'm trying to say, General, is, I mean, even if we move your troops the 50 miles, where, I grant you just now, the sun is shining, the chances are that by the time we get there, the fog could quite easily have preceded us. So we simply have to wait.
And do nothing.
I think that puts it rather well.
48 miles from Arnhem. Ugh, I don't want to go.
But how you're going to get them through this crowd, I don't know.
No problem. I got a side road pegged out. It'll avoid all this. American ingenuity.
Oh, really?
Actually, I was born in Yugoslavia, but what the hell?
Yeah.
U.S. 82nd headquarters south of New.
This is why we can't take the bridge. The Germans have moved in SS panzer troops.
You'd think they didn't want us to get across or something.
They've sealed off the whole area. Here, you can see on this map, every street leading to that bridge is blocked. The Dutch underground people say it's just impossible to break through.
They could be right.
Where's the captain?
Dead.
I didn't ask you how he was. I asked you where he was.
Oof, 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 oof. Ah! Yeah, that big bullet hole wound in the side of his head.
Vorne halten! Haben Sie Feindberührung gehabt? Nein, wir haben noch niemanden.
So outnumbered, he's gonna start shooting? Come on.
Weiter Marsch.
There's no way. Ah! It's not like there's a windscreen or anything at all. Oh my gosh, he got through.
Okay, bring it on. Bring it.
Oh. That's the one that he guaranteed. He said, guarantee me I won't die. Oh, man. Ugh.
Sir, not now, sir. I'd like you to look at my cap.
I'm sorry, Sergeant.
Ah! There's nothing he can do.
What in the name of hell do you...
You told me to put him down, sir.
Look, Sergeant, I'm in no mood for crapping around.
Colonel, if you don't look at him right now, he's going to die.
Oh, he's not dead yet.
It would mean a lot to me, sir, if you check him out.
He's not dead yet?
For Christ's sake, get him out of here.
I thought he had a bullet in his head.
Would you look at him, please, sir? Right now. I'll blow your head off.
Oof.
Right now.
I thought he was dead, though. We're about to find out.
I can give him a quick examination if you like.
Thank you very much, sir.
He's dead. He's dead. He's alive.
Orderly!
He's alive. Oh my gosh. He's gonna keep his guarantee. He's gonna save him. He went and got him. He drove him back through that absolute minefield of opposing soldiers that were shooting at them nonstop with the car with no windscreen, no protection, nothing. Gets him back, forces the surgeon to look at him. He's not dead. Maybe that was just blood on his head. I honestly thought it was an entry wound into the side of his skull. Kept his word, we think. Oh. Here we go.
Well, I got the bullet out of his skull.
Oh, no, it was!
He's gonna live, though, right?
Gonna have one hell of a headache.
Oh.
Wow.
Guess you can turn me in now, sir.
That was a court-martial offense, you understand that, huh?
Yes, sir.
Hope the hell it was worth it.
Guess only time will tell on that, sir.
My response is strictly limited, regardless of my personal preference. You understand that, too?
I do.
Like somebody cheating in school. Once the word gets out, you can behave any way you damn please. Your discipline's gone. Forget about getting it back. So you're going to have to be arrested over and out. Lieutenant Rafferty.
Or keep your mouth shut and not.
Rafferty, this is Sergeant... What's your name?
Doan. Eddie Doan.
Sergeant Doan pulled a gun on me.
Oh, he is? Oh!
Did precisely what he ordered. I want you to put him under arrest. Yes, sir. I want you to keep him there. I want you to keep him there for at least 10 seconds.
I'm not all that sure I understand, Colonel.
Count to 10, Lieutenant. Fast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that, sir?
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir, it looks like mine.
Scared the shit out of me, you stupid bastard.
Did a fine job yourself, sir, if it makes you feel any better.
You wouldn't really have killed me, would you?
Thank you, sir.
It's all just so intense. I didn't think he was gonna turn him in, but I didn't think he was gonna tell the officer, because then it's like public knowledge what he did. Somebody else could charge him anyway, right? Or arrest him or demote him or kick him out, whatever. Because he told him about it to count for the 10 seconds, whatever, just some arbitrary number, but the other guy was just oblivious. He's like, what? Okay. Ugh. It was a bullet in his head, though. It is what I thought I saw. Just thought he was a goner for sure.
Come on, boys, use your muscles.
It's awful.
Come on, push! Clear the way!
Big night's work.
Roll it, fellas!
This is Sunbridge, 39 miles from Arnhem. Stop before it. Bridge, stop before we go. A bridge too far. But we've already lost so many people. I mean, we're just gonna lose more, I'm guessing, but. Operation Market Garden.
You're 36 hours behind schedule.
Oof, because they meant to be in Arnhem by 2 to 3 days from landing. How do you even keep morale up? Like, how do they smile and wave like it's a parade, when it's just hell on earth?
Sir, we'll be turning you over to the 82nd now. They're good soldiers, the 82nd. Just be sure you keep your hand on your wallet.
82nd is the one before, and then 1st is to Arnhem. I guess today's a good day for them, so obviously that is a factor. I was like, how are they happy? But of course, they just worked their asses off. 22 miles, so many bridges, so many bridges!
Steady, call. They're here, chaps.
You're late, you lazy bastard!
That was gracious of me, don't you?
Take cover! Bring up the Fiat!
Make sure it's within range.
Oh, God. I thought it was there, guys. It will be. But after this. One more.
Right, lads! Go, go, go!
a jeep.
They're just so chatty. Like in these heated moments. Arnstein Hotel, now British 1st Airborne Headquarters.
Well, certainly it gives us more of a chance.
Sosabowski's Polish brigade is due at 12.
If it arrives. Yesterday's airlift was 3 hours late due to fog in England. And the gliders bringing the Poles' equipment didn't arrive at all.
Now give me the good news.
I'm afraid there isn't any, sir. As you can see, we're more or less surrounded. So far, we're holding our own, but we're desperately short of food, medicine, and above all, ammunition.
Aren't we getting our daily supply drop?
Oh, yes. The Royal Air Force are flying in on schedule. The trouble is, the Germans have overrun the dropping zones.
Don't our pilots know that?
Afraid not, sir.
In heaven's name, why?
It's the radio, sir.
Ah!
We still haven't been able to make contact with anyone outside Arnhem, sir.
And they knew it wasn't good. They knew they weren't going to be good enough. The radios. Oh, all the supplies and all to like drops on the Germans have just commandeered and taken over. It's all for nothing, right? Or is that close enough for them to go? No.
What the hell are they doing?
No.
They must be able to see us.
They can see us all right, laddie.
Oh.
But they're under orders to ignore signals from the ground.
Oh.
All they know, we could be Germans.
Oh.
All through the bloody Germans.
They're just giving it straight to the Germans. The Germans.
Maybe tomorrow.
No. They dropped so much stuff. So many supplies. That's close. It's so close. Or does it just look that way? No, it's right there. How can that be an area that the Germans have taken over, but where they're standing? Oh, not physically with their presence, but within their aim.
Come on, Ginger, mate, come on!
Don't get shot, just, oh my God! Ah! He's gonna open it and get stuff out of it now. Run back, nobody's watching.
Bring it back, mate!
Oh, he's not gonna open it, he's gonna bring the whole thing, he's gonna lift the whole thing! Go! Oh my gosh! Oh! He's gonna get shot.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
It was just hats. He risked his life for everybody else too. He wasn't just trying to get food for himself or medicine or whatever. He just thought for the whole group, he'd try. Lifted the whole thing. And then it was freaking berets.
Did you get any of that?
I think she wants someone to order a taxi.
Yeah, your house is done, ladies. So, beret. Another beret.
Taxi! Taxi! Taxi!
Taxi? Why? Man, I can't. Oh, the poor little lady. I was just teasing her, being like, your house is done. Oh.
Please sit. Come take this chair.
We're getting so close. Just dripping blood all through their toys and all through their house.
We haven't the proper facilities to take you all prisoner. Sorry. What? We'd like to, but we can't accept your surrender. Was there anything else?
But is that true? They were actually going to surrender and that'd be a good thing? And they were just like, no, we can't. We got no room. We don't have the facilities, amenities. We can't handle your surrender right now. We're not fully equipped. Or was it just another tactic on the Germans' behalf? And then they would attack, you know?
Auslöschen.
Oh. So what if the surrender was real? And this is because they just said no.
Komm uns helfen.
And all the people. That little spy kid. Not his son, not his son, not his son. I think we're meant to assume dead. I mean, I can't see anything, and I was just hoping he just fell down or got like blown back by a blast or something, but don't put him on the pile.
Julian, where the hell are you?
Ah! There we go.
We're going to take Nijmegen Bridge tonight. What's the best way to take a bridge?
Both ends at once.
I'm sending 2 companies across the river by boat. I need a man with very special qualities to lead.
Go on, sir.
He's got to be tough enough to do it. And he's got to be experienced enough to do it. Plus one more thing. He's got to be dumb enough to do it. Start getting ready.
I knew that one we would know in a second. I swore I saw his name in the credits, Robert Redford, and then I was like, have I missed him? But no, it's just a late arrival.
Someone's come up with a real nightmare.
Huh.
Just got word from the Dutch resistance people at Arnhem.
And?
It's not going too well for the British. Their main force never reached the bridge, and those that did are hanging on by their fingernails.
And General Urquhart?
He's got us back to the river. The Germans have trapped his men in a pocket, and they're squeezing it smaller and smaller.
How long can he hold? Where are those damn boats?
But I guess other than Ryan O'Neal and Sean Connery, they're all sort of like, and the other 2 leads whose name I don't know, they're small little parts, you know?
They're no further than we thought. Julian.
Sir.
It's a great cast, incredible.
We're going to make the crossing in daylight.
Okay.
Daylight.
By the time we're ready, it'll be 0800. That's when we go.
Fine.
I'd like to wait and go tomorrow night, but the British can't hold.
Better by daylight.
Why? Is it?
Much.
Okay. Oy.
Any news of the boats?
No. We're switching the start till 9 just to make sure. You start laying smoke just before we go.
Fine.
They're going to get cream from the far embankment. Your smoke screen's going to be their only protection.
Don't worry. We'll cover you.
Please.
Michael Caine's character is very confidence-inspiring, though. I feel like, you know, you would trust him. He's always calm and collected, and I think that would be a good energy to be around.
Can I have your attention, please? Can I have your attention? I'm pleased to inform you that our 9 o'clock departure has been postponed till 10. So you can all have an extra hour's fun and relaxation.
Major,
Yes.
we got any more information on those boats?
We're reliably informed that they float. Outside of that, we don't know squat. Not how many, not how heavy, not how big. We are sure that the river's wide and that the current is strong. And as any more cheery information comes my way, I'll just be too happy to pass it along. In the meantime, just think of this as on-the-job training. What's the matter? No sense of humor?
Damn it. We go at noon.
This is gonna be bad. All the pushing back is gonna. And all of you out there watching this that are familiar with the actual events in history are like, you know exactly what's gonna happen.
I intend to go across like George Washington, standing on the prow. You guys can do the rowing. That's it!
Boats, baby.
What the?
What'd you expect, destroyers? Come on, put it together!
What are they? Little like fabric. It's like a tent version of a boat. Oh, you pulled the inside up and it holds the sides. Hi.
Das können Sie außer dem Rauch sehen.
Aber die werden versuchen, über den Fluss zu setzen.
Das darf Ihnen nicht gelingen.
Ist nicht gelingen, nur nicht daran hindern können. Gesprengen zu dürfen.
Das kommt nicht in Frage.
Herr Feldmarschall.
I feel like they're gonna do it anyway.
Überqueren und wir werden keine Brücken vernichten. Sprengsätze angebracht.
Jawohl, Herr General. Hauptmann Kraft steht wie befohlen.
Oh, it's all ready. He could blow it like at the push of a button.
Fällt nicht in feindliche. Einen englischen Panzer draufrollen.
You blow it.
Jag ich sie in die Luft.
See? Or I'll blow it, whatever, but... Just going against orders.
Let's get going!
All right! Go!
Great movie. Great cast. Great work. Attenborough, like just the storytelling and the feeling, you know...
When he gets to the water, go on!
Very immersive, you know, in that wartime sort of feel with these long fight scenes and just... And the amount of extras for shots like this and when they're doing the other battles and the gunfight, like the, you know, the attacks, it's just, I think it's, the smoke, I think it's all just really, really well done. Considering it's, what, 50 years old? Even not considering that, even if it was made now, I think it's wonderful. It's just, you know, heavy subject matter. But I also like that all the German sides are all speaking German. You know, sometimes they sort of reappropriate it for movies and make it easier, and they'll have them speaking English and German accents so that they don't have to do subtitles. I prefer when there's subtitles in the proper language, always. That one was red and bloody. Oh, come on. Full of grace. Oh my gosh.
Hail Mary.
Is every time one of those big ones hitting, is it hitting a boat or is it just, is it missing? I hope it's missing. Sometimes it's hitting,
Hail Mary.
Yes, he's some missed, but some hit. They cross, they cross, they cross. Oh my gosh, if they just take the bridge, if they all cover it in all of the soldiers, the bridge, and then they blow it and just kill everybody.
Help me.
Oh.
Help me.
Who was saying help me? Who was saying help me? That's what's gonna happen. All of the soldiers are gonna cover the entire bridge and the Germans gonna blow it.
Can you make it through the tunnel? No way, sir. Up the bank. With you, sir.
Cover. Cover.
And where's First? Where's Sean Connor? Where is everybody else?
Take 4 across, draw fire. Harry and I will go up the side. You cover. Go.
I just want to be like, don't go.
Sind Sie fertig? Jawohl, Herr General.
They're gonna wait. They're gonna get more and more. They're gonna let it fill. Or is he just gonna wait till that one is on the top of it? Ah! Oh my gosh! Oh, now I'm grateful that I don't know what happened because... Oh, it's not even Arnhem yet. Oh god, of course. Oh gosh. Oh no. Arnhem is just... Look at this.
Any chance of it, Nick?
Not unless we're relieved in the next few hours, sir.
Harry, try and get him down to the cellar, will you?
Very good, sir.
I can't believe the explosives didn't go off.
It's working.
Oh!
Through to HQ, where's the colonel? Down below. Well, get him, get him.
Oh, the radio!
What is it? Up top. Up top, sir.
It's headquarters, sir. On the radio.
Better late than never.
What's your situation, Johnny? Over.
I hadn't expected the pleasure, sir. Well, we are holding out. We need reinforcements and, above all, ammunition. Over.
I'm not sure if it's a case of us coming for you, or you coming for us.
Well, we'll just wait for 30 corps then.
That would probably be best.
Very reassuring talking to you.
I'm sorry, Johnny, getting stuck on that bloody bridge 4 days on your own. Have you anything else for me?
No, sir. I'll give you a call when our friends arrive. Over.
All right. Good luck. Out.
Not life-threatening, though, right?
Those are British troops at Arnhem. They're hurt. Bad. You're not gonna stop. Not now.
I'm sorry, we have our orders.
We busted our asses getting here. Half my men are killed, and you're just gonna stop and drink tea?
We can't leave with tanks up that road. Jerry will pick us off like sitting ducks. Our infantry are still fighting in Nijmegen. When they get here, we'll move on.
He's gonna go. He's gonna go.
For Christ's sake, must you do everything by the book?
Our orders are to wait for the infantry. I'm sorry, but there it is.
It's Major Carlyle, sir.
Hello, Harry.
Hello, Johnny.
Things not so good, huh? I've been meaning to ask you something, and I haven't because I know you were so anxious that I should, and I wouldn't give you the satisfaction. Why the hell do you always carry that bloody umbrella?
Memory.
What?
Bad memory. Always forgot the password. I knew no Jerry would ever carry one. I had to prove I wasn't English.
Harry?
No.
We're out of ammunition anyway. Right, off you go, Wicks. Join the rest of the lads. Try and get back to the main force.
What about you, sir?
I'll be all right. Just didn't make it this time, did we?
Oh, man. I thought that Hopkins was okay, though, like injury-wise. The bomb on the bridge is like super delayed and goes off on the Germans.
Sagen Sie ihm, soll's ruhig nehmen. Es ist gut. Ihre eigenen Flugzeuge haben es gestern abgeworfen.
My general says, please take it. It's very good chocolate. Your planes dropped it to us yesterday.
No, they dropped it to their people and you guys stole it.
English.
Yeah, Gene Hackman hasn't even been in it that much. Everybody sort of pops up in different parts. It's quite the ensemble.
God bless Field Marshal Montgomery.
Here he comes. More jellyfish. Oh, God. Oh, in the air like that because you can't even get out of the way. You're just hanging. You're just sitting duck. Oh. A little tiny kid. Colin Farrell? Colin Farrell?
Slaap lekker, mama. Ten 5 minuten weer rustig in mijn. Ons lieve Heer, laat deze jonge man rust en vrede.
I'm sorry, lads, but you're going to have to move.
Please, take my hand.
We're a bit late with this one, mate.
I mean, that's the stuff that's so insane. They're in there, but sometimes they just do. They get a shot through.
He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield.
Another 5 miles. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Stretch your bearer! Oh, help me!
Oh. It's the calling out for help. The help me's the help.
Daffy, I must have morphia!
Morphia's only for the people who are really hurt. I thought I was really hurt.
You're wrong.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
Ilu wylądowało.
Właśnie obliczamy, ilu wylądowało, panie generale.
I've come with a message from General Urquhart, sir. How you managed that? I swam the Rhine, sir. I'm afraid the radios are all up the spout. The General asks if you'll get your men across the river. We've been holding out for 6 days now, and any help at all will be of considerable assistance.
You swim back with a reply?
Yes,
sir. We can't swim, not with equipment. We have small rubber boats, that's all.
Well, I'm afraid rubber dinghies may be a bit flimsy for the Rhine, sir.
Agreed. Tell the general we're coming. We're coming tonight.
Yes, sir.
Starch. Schnur. Schnur!
They're actual rubber dinghies. I thought they meant those other things they had. Oh. This is worse than the bridge than when... Oh. But the war-torn scenes, you know, and I'm not comparing this saying to ones that are more modern, saying that the modern ones that it copied them, because that's impossible. But I'm saying it's great quality when you look at things like the money that the other films have. I guess this would have cost a lot of money, though, still for the time, because it looks fantastic.
Ceasefire, 1 hour, 2, just to evacuate our wounded. Afterwards, you can kill us as much as you want.
Or not, or just stay finished.
General Ludwig. Den? Ja. Wenn wir Ihnen eine Stunde... Ihre Bitte wird entsprochen. Der Waffenstillstand beginnt um 3.
Ceasefire 3. Ich bin Ihnen dankbar.
Will you thank him, please?
I just did.
Sie können jetzt gehen.
But yeah, this stuff, you know, I was just saying it's as successful as the Saving Private Ryan huge budget scenes and the Full Metal Jacket when they're walking through, you know, those villages and towns and cities. Like, this is an epic movie, and it came before all of those So as I watch more and more, I'm like, this sort of set like well, I don't know if it's the one that set the standard, but boy, is it a wonderfully effective. I hate saying it's a wonderful war film because the subject matter makes that sentence hard, but it's wonderfully effective. Oh, see what I mean? Oh!
How short are we? A mile?
Why don't we just try to bash through? For God's sake, it must be worth it.
They're trying to force Urquhart away from the river. Now, once they do that, once they've got him surrounded, he'll be annihilated.
Not in Monty's plan at all.
We replaced the boats we lost at Nijmegen.
Yes.
Well then.
Well, that's it then. We're pulling them out. It was Nijmegen.
It was the single road getting to Nijmegen.
It was after Nijmegen.
It was all of it.
And the fog.
Of course.
Doesn't matter what it was. When one man says to another, I know what, let's do today. Let's play the war game. Everybody dies.
He didn't want to do it from the beginning. He said, what if everybody just gets massacred?
2 days, they said. We've been here 9. 1 bloody mile. You'd think they could accomplish that?
Gee whiz.
If they discover we're leaving, they'll go all out to destroy us. So we must take every precaution. Now, I've designed this like a collapsing bag. MacDonald here has agreed to man the wireless in order to give the Germans something to listen to. And all the padres and the medical staff have volunteered to stay behind as well. Now, the wounded, who are too bad to move, will replace the men firing. So our defense will seem as before. By the time the Germans find out what's happening, we should all be safely across the river. Pleasant journey.
Thank you, sir. I feel like night is always better for cover. Oh, I guess they just all got shut up in the river at night. But all this day activity of dropping in bridges and stuff, it wasn't working either. But either was night. Nothing was. Nothing is.
I'm beginning to believe we're actually going to make it, sir.
Oh, don't say that! The music is making it very calming and feeling successful. And was.
General Browning will be down right away, sir.
I thought the other guy was like jinxing himself, or jinxing all of them, saying, I think we're gonna make it.
Wondered if you perhaps might like to change.
Change?
Your clothes, sir.
He doesn't want you to sit on his furniture all dirty.
All right. How are you? I'm not sure that I'll know for a while. But I'm sorry about the way it worked out.
You did all you could.
Yes. But did everyone else?
They've got a bed for you upstairs if you want it.
I took 10,000 men into Arnhem.
How many?
I've come out with less than 2.
Oh!
I don't feel much like sleeping.
Quite. I've just been on to Monty. Very proud and pleased.
Pleased?
Of course. Evick's market garden was 90% successful.
How?
But what do you think?
Well, as you'll know, I've always thought that we tried to go a bridge too far.
There we go. He went in with 10,000 men and lost all of them, basically? And he thinks it was 90% successful? How? I always did think we went a bridge too far. I wonder what the budget was for this film.
Abide with me.
Oh, come on. No, no. No. Hang on. Oh, that's the yard. That's the house, and they're like, we need a little bit of space to stitch up a couple of guys. Look at the cemetery of a yard. Oh, is that it? Oh, that little kid. Is he holding a gun? Oh. He's probably not. It just looked like it. I don't. Oh, man. And it just stops and it's silent. Oh. Can we get some music? That was an amazing film. I mean, I get worn out. There we go. I get worn out from the war movies because it's just so intense. And while I didn't, bawl my eyes out through that, like I know I did in Saving Private Ryan, I wasn't faced with as much like death, like close up, sort of like horrible instances of like death of the characters that I had grown to love. And but that was just different in the sense of it was just so much, and it was just such a failure. You can shove your 90% success rate on the mission. I disagree. It was just so, I keep using the word effective, but what it is for me, it's hard to describe. It's hard to say, oh, it's so great and interesting and blah, 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 when it's so sad and horrific. But what it does do is it shows war as this like, just this complete loss. It's just like it's just desperation. It's just sadness. It's despair. It's young kids. It's so sad. And to see all of that and just to see so much life lost and, even the Gene Hackman character, which was nice since that's how this recommendation came about, was in honor of his passing. He was the one that from the beginning was like, I don't believe in this. I don't want to do this. I want a letter saying I was forced because if I go in there and all my men die. And then he was like, do you really want the letter? He's like, no, because what difference would it make, right? But it was an incredible film. Yeah, the performances were all amazing. The cast was so stacked. I mean, Anthony Hopkins, Robert Redford, James Caan, Sean Connery, Gene Hackman. Who else have we got in there? So many. But it was beautiful in the way that a war film like that can be. It's not uplifting. It's not feel good, but it is touching and it is real. Ryan O'Neal. And it just makes you sad and grateful and appreciate, what all these people, primarily a lot of young kids, did and the lives that were risked and stuff. So it was beautiful. Such an incredibly made film. Go Richard Attenborough. David does the wildlife. Richard Attenborough directed this, right? Dr. Hammond. Yeah, I wonder what the budget was and how well it did, because it was an exceptionally made film. So thank you so much for the recommendation. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it with me. My name is Coby, and I will see you next time here on The Coby Show.